Welcome back, everybody. Just getting set up. Today we're going to be doing some Deadmines training runs. Probably just one. I want to save it. We only do one at a time for the group. Let's make sure everybody gets a chance if they want. Then after that, we'll get on the priest and do some questing and try to get some dungeons, if possible. Or we'll get on the warlock. I don't know. We'll see. But 1 second. I just need to make sure that my set up. And once it's set up, we to go. Know why there's a green circle in the thumbnail, but whatever. YouTube, you do whatever you want to do. It's probably some like watermark or something. I just pulled it from Google. Just using it to show what game I'm playing. Sorry. Alrighty. Well, okay. I thought I had a different game selected or something. No, we're all good. We are all good. Looking for, let's see, 2 DPS for a let's see, looking for 2 for, let's see, chill run, learning encouraged, and for this late. I say late night, but it's only late night EU. It's literally 7:39 a.m. here in Japan. Let's see, need 2 TPS for this late for this. All right, we got 2 people here. Jan Corey here is a warrior tank and is gonna try to tank this themselves for the first time. And Brinlin wants to practice healing, so we have a tank and heals. Yeah. Give myself might this time since I'm running DPS. Jan Corey, can you please ask in chat? So yeah, we're gonna be running a Deadmines. Love doing Deadmines. I've got limited amount. I've only got 2 levels worth left. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun with the guild. The guild. We are on Thunderstrike EU. And, well, it's hard for me to talk and type, so I apologize, first of all. Usually, I'm not typing so much. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit boring until we get moving, because 'cause I'm gonna be typing. I'm actually making the run, so even though I do have ADHD and stuff, it's hard for me sometimes to get everything situated. Just trying to make sure that everybody is comfortable doing the they wanna jump in a voice chat together, we have a Discord, and Discord does have voice chat, so I don't mind doing that. As well as just typing it out, it just means I won't be able to focus on the stream, so Okie dokie. Alright, everybody, let's make our way to the dungeon and move from there.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that yet.
And this is TBC Classic Anniversary, so none of the monsters in here are going to be elite. They should all be non-elite. right. I don't know why I'm feeling so nervous on stream today. I'm usually nice and chill, but I think it's because I'm doing a training run where I'm trying to help people out. It's not so bad.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
These guys are non-elite.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
This All right, we'll run back. I was just trying to type out and explain. Okay, let's go. Let's head on back in. Not a big deal. One day I'll learn to spell. That day may not be today, but someday. It's okay. This is what we're doing. It's a training run. This is like their first time tanking, and this is Brenwyn's first time healing. So totally fine. I'm not going to get angry at them for trying to learn and for us dying on a pull. Totally, totally okay. Nothing wrong with that. On Corey, we're going to give Kings, Might, 8, Wisdom, and we'll give them a little bit extra armor to go with it. Why not? Also, the Draenei. I'll keep the healer. Try to get 2 Sunders on the main target. Non-elites, not a big deal. At least these non-elites. These non-elites don't do hardly any damage. And they die really quickly. But this is a brand new tank. They might want to practice. Look, I'm using a two-hand. I'm swinging for 91, and they held aggro. It's all about just giving them a little bit of confidence. Excellent, excellent. All right.
I can't cast that yet.
All right, they're getting it. They're getting it. There you go. Get the taunt off. Non-elites are not a big deal. They're perfect to practice on. Do not need to worry at all. Never mind, I don't need to. I was gonna say, let's go up and body pull and do a test. But this person is all ready. All right, let's see what they have to say. We're doing really well. This is not a problem whatsoever. Go on. You can
Van Cleef pay big for your heads.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
He's doing great. He really is. He really is. This is his first time ever tanking a dungeon in World of Warcraft. If he's holding aggro and single target, multi-target is practice. Multi-target, especially on a warrior. Multi-target is just practice.
That spell isn't
Simple as
ready
that.
yet.
All about prioritizing, stunning, you know. It stacks. Overseers are rangers. Come on.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Over. This man chooses violence. watch the evoker.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
You have shield bash on.
I can't cast that yet.
All right. Sorry about the not talking so much, guys. I'm just typing for new players. I didn't realize it'd be so intensive. Did not realize it would be so intensive.
I need to get closer.
I didn't mean to auto attack. That's all right. That's all right. I always recommend people to do Plater if they want to use an add-on while tanking, because Plater sets up these lovely little things. It'll show you when you do and don't have aggro. When it is targeting you, it'll turn red. If it's targeting anybody that is marked as a tank, it'll turn purple. Or you can swap those plates around with an option to make it purple or red. Other. threat.
That's still recharging.
Oh, well, I got feared right off the bat. He is doing an excellent job. Look at this, guys. Look at this. All right, he's disarmed. I'm going to go ahead and stun the boss while he's disarmed. That'll help him out so he doesn't lose as much threat to me. Not much you can do when you're disarmed. Just gotta go with it. The more confident you get, everybody passed on it.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
They are doing fine. They are doing totally fine. I'm so proud of them. Really proud. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Even these, we're moving slowly, but it's a slow, sure. Is a slow and sure, smooth. It is a slow and smooth run. Yeah, we're going much. Of course, Tank Stripe has to go off to bed. He's always busy, so I understand totally. I appreciate him showing up and coming on a training run with us, even though he can't make the full. We'll get them in. See if they're. All right.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, yeah, I think it should be all right. But it's all about communicating. It's all about the communication. Listen, if you want to speed run, if you want to try hard, that's totally fine. Play the way you want to play. I think that's awesome. I'm training two people here. We have Brinlin, who's a veteran player, who's a healer, and we have Yankori. I don't know if he's new or veteran, but this is his first time tanking a WoW dungeon. So, or at least this is the first time that he's tanking with coaching involved. It's totally fine. We go slow, we go deliberate. It's nothing wrong with that. We'll do it. And like I said, I'm sorry I'm not talking as much as I normally do. On these training runs, it's a little bit more typing. I do offer them the option to join voice chat, but I do not pressure them to do so because I understand totally. So they didn't opt to do voice chat this time, but that's a-okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. But I do thank you. I do want to say thanks in case somebody ever sees this to Josh for joining us in his off time. He's not streaming. He was just having some extra fun time before bed, and he decided to join us anyways. So I really appreciate that. I really do. It's big for me. This is a big reason why I'm a part of this community, because everybody is willing to help out as much as. And that goes all the way to the top, all the way to the top. So it's the guild leader, Josh himself, Josh Strife Hayes. You might know him from his MMO videos and his other channel where he does playthroughs of older games and stuff. Not necessarily older, just single player game. But I will say one thing, and he's willing to get the nitty gritty with anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. So I appreciate him coming on his off time. Trying to say pleasies, but instead I said please. Oh, I said pleasies, but I should have spelled it differently. It looks awful. Thank you, thank you. Wrong with that. And yeah, he has no obligation to stay for the whole run. Not a problem. Bedtime is bedtime. Works hard. That's awesome. Having a healer come in and interrupt is absolutely awesome. You want Wiz or Kings, Void? Not sure or not. Still get as much. We'll get Jan his Kings, and we will get Ashfield his Might. I hate the only problem with having multiple warriors is you have to manually do it. Pally power doesn't really let you set, as far as I know, specs and stuff like that. He's still AFK. All right, next room. Next room is the Goblin Room. It's always a fun room. And that's always up to Bryn. I don't mind people off healing, but some healers don't like people to steal their thunder or help out if they think they've got it. But Bryn is brand new at healing, so they've done this dungeon multiple times, but they're brand new at healing. Excellent, excellent.
That's still recharging.
Well, Hand of Justice is on the GCD. I didn't know that. I'll help out, throw out a little off heal here. I think kind of gets through it. Let him get that Sunder off, then come on in. I'm trying not to do too much consecrating because it is annoying when people consecrate. Have threat. I get that totally. Oh, we got a Sunder off. Ooh, big crit, big crit. Didn't need that. Sorry about that, buddy. He's got the... Go ahead and go off target until the threat drops. Go. Excellent, excellent. These guys are doing great. Look, it's not easy when it's your first time. You're not going to do a great job every single time, but they're doing great. I mean, they don't have to be perfect. Once they get their muscle memory in, they will be awesome. Just about that. But people don't let you. People won't let you get your muscle memory. It's just a thing. And people have done this for 20 years now, 21 years now. They're just zoom, 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 and that is totally fine. It's totally fine. That also means it's hard for new players to jump in, especially ones with anxiety, because they have this expectation they have to meet immediately, even if they have never played the game before. Well, we got the engineer. That was a nice thunderclap. Accidental pull, but that's okay. Hey, some of the best pulls in the game have been accidental. All right. I accidentally tired. Oh. How did we get this pull? Shield. Alright, it's a big pull. It's a mega pull. They don't know. They're doing their best. They're doing their best here. We want to kill these engineers first so they don't summon more golems. That's the big thing. We don't keep summoning. I think Void Loaf might have pulled on accident. Somebody did. Void Loaf's pretty high level, though, so maybe not. Oh. Somebody got too close to an engineer that was over here, and what they'll do is they'll run all the way around the tower sometimes. That's what they detect. Excellent. So when you have aggro, yeah, really easy. Engineers or gunners, as soon as you pick up their aggro, just go walk into melee. It's really simple. It's an easy concept. It's not a big deal. You just go and you grab them and you pull them into melee. Simple. We'll pull this guy because he patrols back and forth, so. Yeah, I'm going to be pulling a little bit of aggro. It's alright. It's okay. He's got a lot to worry about here. The main target is generally fine. Off target, the other engineer here. Make sure Jan is doing his job. Like Void Loaf has one of those, so I'm going to try to get it off of Void. We don't wait on our casters. I'm a chain where and I'm in full tanking setup, so okay. Yeah, we can pull both of these without pulling the boss. Hard thing to do. Oops. Got it's on me. Got him killed real quickly. Not to worry. Nothing to worry about. And then on the boss himself, me tanking a craftsman since I'm an off tank, I can make this really easy. Oftentimes, when you have people who can stun stuff like that, it's okay to just ignore the first target, and unless it's on heroic. If you're on heroic, it's a totally different thing. But on normal, you can ignore the first target, throw a stun on him. We'll throw a stun on him, not a big deal.
That's still recharging.
He's trying to move back into his. There he is. See, he's got a big lead on the boss now. We didn't do too much. You know what? I could even throw a gift of the Naru on myself. Wasted a couple global cooldowns, but help out this healer who is brand new. Totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nice, right? Congrats to Bryn for getting a nice, really nice early game rank. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. All right, we've got a Defias wizard. We have 2 wizards.
That's still recharging.
Spamming Chains of Ice, but of course I used Blessing of Freedom on the tank, which, hey, that's the most important one to use it on, so we may as well, right? Nothing wrong with that. And it was Wrath of the Lich King where they added stuns don't let you generate aggro. Right now, here in TBC, it's totally fine. Generate aggro while someone's stunned. Stun away. Stun them until they diminishing return matter. And the rest of this group, we already killed the 2 wizards that were here, so we can just smack on these non-elites. Nothing. Smack on them like nothing. And Gaby's doing a good job. Yeah, you don't have to sunder these guys. Just throw a couple of thunderclaps down. You lose aggro to a DPS, it's fine as long as it's not a caster. Stun it, control it, do whatever you want to do to it. Keep it off the healer or caster. Okay. Yep. Now he knows that looting the gunpowder will spawn the elite, so. Excellent job. Excellent job.
You there. Check out that noise.
I keep buffing. I keep forgetting to buff. It's all 10 minutes, and when I'm tanking, it's easy.
We're under attack! Avast, you swabs! Repel the invaders!
Obviously don't. They have such low HP, the birds do, that even though they can do a little bit of damage, just keep them off the healer, kill them. Easy as that. Not a big deal. Now, I'm prot spec, so I'm not going to be doing as much damage as I normally would, but I don't mind. These guys. I made a bunch of gold off of silver. That sounds weird. Hey, I made a bunch of gold off of silver. Oops, didn't mean to do that. A big old crit. Always feels bad when you're tanking and someone gets a big old meaty crit, but I mean, it's useful. Oh, got another meaty crit. On a going. Getting some good items that we can. Healing. Oh. Just keeping them off the healer. Just keeping them off the healer. Oh. I think he's good, so I'll myself a blessing of freedom here. Got this well under control. Oh yeah, you're a priest. Build needs some. Oh no, he doesn't. We want to kill the Squall Shapers first. They don't cast any bad spells that are like damaging, but they do a lot of CC. They do a lot of C6. A lot of CC. Smack that old bird with a with a nice hammer.
Still recharging.
Good job picking up the boss in the ads. Time didn't work there because for some reason
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
excellent. Let's go ahead and get a fun combo off on him. Yeah, we're moving slow, but slow and deliberate. That's all that matters.
I'll have to improvise.
What I'll do is once he gets closer to 35% HP, I'm gonna throw a stun on him to try to skip. Can I get the yeah, I got the melee off.
I can't cast that
Oh,
yet.
now you're making me angry.
There we go. Reset. It helps if I can spell reset spot. Nice disarm. Disarming is a good idea. A lot of warriors forget that they can disarm, and disarming increases the damage. Well, it doesn't really decrease the damage. Let me try that again. Disarming doesn't increase your damage, but it does decrease the amount of damage the enemy does. Now, they can still hit you perfectly with their hands. They have hands, strong hands. But it's much less than usually their weapon if they're a weapon user. Really. We're working on the shipbuilder, I believe, so I'll go ahead and run back to the shipbuilder. Take it easy on the tank a bit. I'm watching the healing at the same time, so I'm not doing perfectly here. What I'm trying to make sure is that Bryn doesn't waste their mana just keeping him at 100 HP. It does look like Bryn is kind of doing that a little bit, but that's okay. They're learning. As a healer myself, a healer main, it's hard not to keep the tank at 100% HP. But in Classic especially, that will burn your mana away. You can let them fall to about half HP. It's all about practice to know exactly where you can let them fall. But that's it. We're doing great. This is awesome. Now, if you have a mage, you can pretty easily pull them all and just do some, Frost Nova. Step out of range, let the mage AoE a bit, come back in, challenging shout, whatever you got to do. Yeah, we're doing great. There we go. He's doing it one at a time, which I understand. It can be a little nerve-wracking to run under this bridge, but he could run up and grab a couple, one with the gun, run next to the other at the same time. It's something you learn with muscle memory, and it's something that a lot of DPS won't let you learn. But that's okay. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Excellent. He went up there and he grabbed two of them. Good job. Proud of him. Good job. Oh, I thought he was attacking this one. He already had a Sunder on this one, so I thought this was his main target. That's all right. He'll also learn how to mark targets. I've been marking them sometimes when it's like clearly a spellcaster or something that we want to take care of, but he's been doing a good job. He's doing great. He just doesn't know. He doesn't have the muscle memory. That's the thing. And that's the thing people don't think about. Like, I have tank anxiety, but I've done these low-level dungeons so many times that it's not a problem for me. I had a backup one.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast it.
Keep him off of Bryn. Off Bryn. Good job. Excellent job. Hell yeah. Picked him up and everything. Good job. Got two Sunders on the shipbuilder, so let's grab the ship. He's doing awesome. I love this. Love this. Yeah, I pulled aggro the last second there, but he's trying to manage multiple mobs. I get it. Get it. Congratulations on the new belt, Ashford. I think he's wanting to grab two with his gun, but the other one's slightly out of line of sight. This is awesome. So proud. I'm so proud as a trainer. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm only mediocre. But if it helps someone build confidence, I'm A-okay with it. I'm A-okay with it. Chest milk, huh? Chest milk contains all the nutrients a growing shaman needs. Right. Good tip for anybody who's new here watching. You just mark the patrol, you'll be able to see it. As long as it doesn't get out of like too far away, you can see the patrol that's marked, its entire movement path. Alright, let's see. Looks like he's got a taunt off on this one. I think he's still overusing the taunt a little bit. It does force the enemy to attack you, but at the same time, it's not as useful as when, like, the priest just grabbed a little bit of aggro because their Shadow Word Pain does a lot of threat. That's just priests. But not a problem. We are moving right along. I'm so happy. See a rat down there just running. I thought we pulled something somehow. All good. Look, we're an hour and a half in. Yeah, this is a really slow run. Probably about an hour in the run itself. Oh, he's trying to get more. There you go. Jump on down. Jump on down. Perfect. Trying to kill these birds. Kill these birds. Annoying ass birds.
That's still recharging.
So annoying. Excellent job. Excellent. Just oh, looks like we got more, so that's really not needed. I'm just gonna tell him to let us know. Oh, he did. Go ahead and stun her so that she doesn't get off be stunned. Boom. Mitigation, that's what it is.
It's too far away.
Somehow I got that judgment off. You saw that? I don't know how that happened.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Gonna bubble so that he gets threat.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
He's focusing on getting aggro on the boss, which that's totally. We're not gonna die from attacks from elite mob even. That's what I told him to do. He'll learn. He'll learn how to swap, grab the mouse over taunt or whatever, or tab taunt, just to grab it back long enough for it to die. Nice hunter weapon. Better than mine. No. All right, next to this boss, 2 ads. Excellent, Jim. These buffs are. Ash probably doesn't have might anymore.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I'm going to attempt to do the ad skip. Now, if you get Edwin Van Cleef down to 55%, 50% he summons new ads. But if you stun him at around 55%, normally you can take care of him.
Lapdogs, all of you.
I can't cast that yet. I need more mana.
Fools! Our cause is righteous.
I think I did it. Ad skip.
Fail.
Not the best thing to drop. Bryn's gonna aggro because she's level 16, but then we'll give her a little bit of the old blessing of protection. And since they're new and we're dealing with a new healer, I don't have a judgment right. I should new crusader. I'll go ahead and dispel those poisons. They don't do that much damage, but it could make the healer focus on healing me, and that's not what we want. We want healer making sure the tank is good and Cookie to die. Go. Very good run. Everybody did a great job. I'm really proud. Like, we wiped on the first pull, and by the end of the run, Jan was moving around, pulling 4 people at a time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what you want to see right there. That's what people miss out on, you know? That was what we did back in 2004, 2005. Congrats to Jan, Corey, and man, that's awesome. I love when a community comes together. It's really great. It really is. Awesome. And shout their names out, you know? When they do a good job, shout it out. We have a guild with, we have over 1,300 people, probably over 1,000 counting alts. Shout it out. Shout it out. And the more people cheer them on, the more confident they'll get. If they don't want to be shouted out, that's totally fine. I won't do it. I won't do it ever again if they whisper me and tell me. But man, when you get positive feedback like that after being coached and going through it rough with everybody that's helping you out, there's no better feeling in the world. Doesn't matter how challenging it is. That's what you want to see right there. Super happy. Now I'm going to ask in the Discord. And I'm actually going to turn on the blur for a moment, just in case he gives me the name. So I don't want to outscored. Ah, that was good. That was good fun. I think we'll hop on the priest and see if we can get a couple of dungeon runs going. If not, we might do some questing in Dust Wallow. I don't want to get the priest too high. But at the same time, I can only do probably 4 more runs of Deadmines on this character, and I want to make sure that I can get as much training as I can. Keep this guy outside of an inn. I don't need the rested experience. Don't want to, guys. Still need it. All right, let's see. What's next? What's next? I'm typing a lot still. All right. Sorry, guys. It should be less silent now. Only typing just to make sure. I took a screenshot at the end there, as you guys saw. So, yeah, just in case they want to see it, you know. Just in case they want to see it. And when I swap over, I'll remove the thing. It's just I have their Discord name, and I don't want that to be public, you know. You don't want the Discord name public. Not want the Discord name public. How do you create a new message and just never remember? I only know how to do it when I'm right. Oh, start a conversation. There. I didn't. All right. It's in the screening. Man, we had a good time. I had a fun time in that. It took a long time, but that's all right, man. I'm all right with that stuff. It's good. It's good stuff. I like it. All right.
Be with you.
That's the last one, last training run we're going to do tonight. All the
are you?
Europeans are going to bed. Stuff. Yeah, I fucked up the pick. I was worried about the guy getting into the picture, and I didn't realize, but Cookie's title was blocking his face. So the one person I wanted to send the screenshot, I blocked out their face, but their name is there. It's all that matters.
See you later.
And Brinlin, the healer, I also want to send it to them as well if they want. I forgot the first time I ever did a dungeon, I didn't take screenshots and stuff, man. You only ever get a first time. Don't miss those moments. Especially now. You can save it in the cloud and stuff like that. Keep those memories, man.
Good day to you.
All right. Let's wait for the healer to reply, and if they don't reply, I'll just swap on over to the priest and we'll do some priest leveling. Maybe try to get to 41 before I stop streaming. We got another hour or two of streaming today. Sorry I haven't been streaming regularly. I haven't had the energy, to be honest. But Dungeons and Dragons have been fun. So if you've been around on come around on Thursdays, please. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Dungeons and Dragons has been awesome. The guys have loved it. Everybody's been having so much fun. The people that have been there have been commenting and having fun. It's been a good time. Really, I really recommend it. We've got such a good vibe going on. Run, and it's funny. We don't have any spellcasters in the group whatsoever. We have a paladin. I mean, yeah, that's it. The rest are fighter. We have two fighters, a barbarian, a paladin, and a rogue. So it's they go in the old-fashioned way, swinging or shooting, whatever they prefer to do that day. Ah, I just want to have people remember, I never took screenshots. Kirkus, my good Swedish friend, moderator, my channel, he always took screenshots of his old days playing. He's still got them from 2004, 2005, even of Tibia. He's still got all of that stuff. I don't. I lost all of it. I lost every bit. All of my RuneScape stuff from 2002 to 2005. We take it for granted. All right. 1 second to send this other picture. Thank you for. It's such a bad picture. I messed it up so bad. All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So I think we swapped to the priest now. We'll sit outside because we don't want to get rested experience. Like I said, no rested XP. And once we swap, I'll all right. Do we want to level the priest? I don't know. I don't want to quest too much with the priest. I quested to get to 40 in Dust Wallow. I'd rather just do Cathedral. I need to get the main hand. I have an offhand. I got an offhand healing weapon. And by the way, I haven't played this guy in a while, but I've been on Josh's stream. Been doing it on Josh's stream or his friend. Anybody in the guild, really. Been doing dungeon. I haven't leveled a priest. Having good fun. Really am. Can get rid of blur now. People don't really talk to politics and stuff in the European chat, so that's great. And I can keep it on the tab. It definitely doesn't because it's not allowed. So very safe. Very safe. All right. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Be nice to get in a SM Cath, even Ultimate or RFD. You know, I just don't think it's going to be this late. I mean, there's only, what, 54 people online? It's whatever. No shenanigans are growing up. Maybe we will go back. I mean, I've got, what? Kill a bunch of spiders. The second half of Dust Wallow. Oh boy. All right. Maybe we'll swap to the Warlock then.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
I don't want to gain too many levels. I'm level 40. I want to be most of the guild. We got a bunch of level 70s. I'd say a good number of the guild is still in the 30 to 50 bracket. Yeah, look at that. So I like to remain at about the average, you know, median. Because I'm down to run dungeons. Ooh. I've never gotten a priest to max level, so it's my best chance. Yeah, doesn't look like there's any dungeons going on. What about single player games? You know, I've been thinking about playing. Diablo 2. But I haven't played Diablo 2 since I was a kid. I wouldn't know how to play that game, to be honest with you. 1 is my favorite. But even 1, if I go back to it, I don't know if I'll be able to play through it anymore. I did a lot of 3, so I'm kind of burnt out on 3. 4 just really didn't pique my interest much at all. But 2, I was always disappointed in Diablo 2. Diablo 1 was my favorite. First one I played. Just, I don't know. It was a good time. Once I did get 2 finally, I was just kind of disappointed. I think I might have beaten it one time, but I don't remember anything about the game, to be honest with you, other than the first couple of parts that I played multiple times. But also I played online all the time back then, just for fun. Diablo 2 was much more try hard than Diablo 1. People wouldn't let you play with them if you didn't have the right builds and stuff like that. I'm sure it's still the same, but nowadays I would just play offline. And if I did play offline, would I want to do heroic? Or not heroic. Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking hardcore. My first ever character in Diablo 4 was hardcore. I did die about, 20 hours in, but it doesn't bother me. Does not bother me. What to do? Well, I was planning on doing dungeons and stuff, but it doesn't look like everybody's going to be online, so it's all right. I've got to understand that by the time that I usually stream, the Europeans are mostly in bed, so I need to pick some single-player games, or I need to be doing my own thing by the time I start my stream. I'm tired anyway, so you know what? We might just call it here, and we'll just do this. We'll just keep doing 1 to 3 hour streams every time. until we get our energy back. Thursdays have been perfect, but I just got to get my energy back. I don't know. I want to do a single player game too. I play through something. People have been watching my Divinity 2 playthrough on YouTube, and that kind of surprises me. But I think it's because there's another Divinity coming, and I had good fun with that game. Maybe I can play some more older games. I have GOG and everything. I have plenty of games on that, and I have plenty of older games here. But I need something that's streamable and that isn't too much reading. Voice acted would be preferred just because of that, but it's not totally necessary. I can read some things. You can also do some Barony. Barony's got a massive update. And I said I wanted to play it with some friends, so maybe I can do a couple Barony playthroughs at some point. But other than Barony, Diablo 2 Resurrected, trying out the new Warlock and expansion, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Like I said, I was going to do some dungeons on the Priest after doing the training run, but yeah, it's what, 1:30 in the morning in Central Europe? I guess they use CEST. Central European time, and right around midnight half and stuff for other areas, so totally understandable that nobody's awake or wanting to run a bunch of dungeons right now. So on my off time, after I get done during the peak time, or maybe I can stream during the peak time too. It's just I can't be too loud because the neighbor's downstairs. I need to find something to do. So Diablo 2, we got D&D on Thursdays. That's the main thing. I'm always going to be excited about D&D on Thursdays. So no worries about that. Please show up, be there. It's fun. We're having a good time. The players are having a great time. My technical setup isn't the greatest, but just bear with us. Come for a good laugh. It's not serious. We're not tryhards. It's just chill, play, have fun. It's a custom world that I built myself with custom religions and custom cultures, and I'm just happy to share it with everybody. So I appreciate you guys' support in that. As far as what's going to be next, like I said, Barony, Diablo 2 Resurrected. What else? I still have the Mountain Blade playthrough I was doing, but I kind of got burned out on Mountain Blade, so that's not looking too good. Something like Software Inc. I love. City builders, management games are great. They're just not great to stream. They're boring to stream because I spend half the time just sitting there deciding how I'm going to flip the door around in the office, So not great to stream. But that's all right. That's all right. We can find something. I'm trying to build my energy back up, and slowly we'll work our way back into single player games. So that's what we'll do. Or multiplayer co-op with Val, Adam, and Kirkus. Maybe I'll find a couple of those games to play a couple of times a week. Since we're not raiding in World of Warcraft Mist of Pandaria anymore, my time has opened up a lot. So that's all right. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I know it's a short stream. I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to do the training run, and if anybody was doing dungeons on my Priest, I would jump in. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Have a lovely rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever you got. See you on the next one. Have a good one, everyone. Bye now.